power, that's what they said. If it was so great, why did they end up dead? After Rome fell, people ran around wild, barbarians invaded, killing women and child. The power vacuum that they left was immense. They had better knowledge because they had no sense. The lords all fought for a little power. They pulled the serfs to them in under an hour. The church took over, telling people what to do. The Bible was the word, man, the future's looking blue. Then came the Black Plague and people dropped dead. What, it's like clearly start all over again.
In the 1400s, the Renaissance occurred. We look back in history, this time is blurred. Did it even happen? I'm not really sure, but I can tell you what really occurred. It was the birth of the human mind, greatly benefited the humankind. Fall of Constantinople sparked it. The Ottoman Turks made them submit. They then bring to Italy Greek art and writing. They were driven out and there was a lot of fighting. Renaissance started in Italy by famous people like Machiavelli. The artists and painters and other craftsmen started to make a lot of money again. The middle class started to expand while farmers worked on their farmland. In the north there was a reformation. It was bombed by money and information. Flanders where the northern Renaissance began. For this to happen, I don't think they had a plan. Frescoes, murals that were painted on plaster by a painter that was certainly a master. I think got rich, I'll give you one guess. Because of inventions like the Gutenberg press. What for beliefs, I'll give you another guess. Classic made up hiss that didn't impress. Hiss stands for humanism, another word individualism. Next there is skepticism, finally the last secularism.
People that explored had nothing to lose, no option to choose, no way to refuse. They sailed for months with little to eat, their ships in a fleet, no chance to retreat. When they arrived, they thrived and survived. They were looked to as gods, but in reality fraud. They pillaged the gold, and the gold they sold. Living as bandits, using their wits, they fight to conquer, and they live to thrive, using only what they brought to make a new civilization, starting from zero, now a big-ass population.
Church has a firm grip on our neck. From birth to death there's no eternal rest. The Pope sits on a throne alive, with greed and desire stealing away our lives. Time for a reformation, spread it across the nation. We gotta use the press, show our distress. Time to write a thesis, they both us with Jesus. They need to be a power shift, because this world is starting to drift into corruption and insanity, and this vanity. From church to kings the power must flow, it's the way it has to go. We need to separate church and state, but it's too late. The church has become a political machine built on corruption, power, and greed. People need to read the Bible so we can break from this vicious cycle. Show them the thesis of 95. It's time for us to open our eyes.
Ding ding, there's a fight in the ring. Old God versus new, and they both wanna be king. The power is changing, totally rearranging. We got guys, Bourbon, and Valois, all of them trying to rule with divine law. 3 Henrys are going to war with absolutism knocking on the door. The people of France are stuck in a trance with Louis XIV and Cardinal Mazarin. The economy be staggering. Can't tax nobles, money collection for fear of nationwide insurrection. Gotta tax lower class and the bourgeois. That's what I call international law.
On the other side of the English Channel, there was a small nation with the export of flannel, the underdog of the Anglo-Spanish War, the Spanish Armada right off the shore. They sent a ship filled with explosions and caused a lot of commotion. Thanks to Sir Francis Drake, Philip sealed his own fate with vast measures of silver and gold. England's powerful future would now unfold.
We got a new era of intelligence, no more need for his great benevolence. We demystifying the known world, our sails have truly been unfurled. Remove God from the equation and feel a sudden sense of elation, knowing we are free from this binding relation. Could this be the start of a new nation?